Hello Teacher Sean, friends and fans. Welcome back to yet another educational English video. I am your new dad, and I love you very, very much. Aww. Today, we are going to open up our minds just a little bit and welcome in a lot of kindness. That's right. Today, we are going to be talking about 10 kind words and phrases that we can use to make the world a better place to live in. So let me share some of the very nice things that you guys have been saying to me over the past few weeks. We're going to start with Simon O, who says, "You are the best." And no, Simon, I think you're the best. Thank you so much. We have Sweet Aneri. Such an amazing video watching from the Philippines. And wow, I'm so happy that I have wonderful people in good old PI watching my content. And I honestly thank you so much. I think you're amazing. And lastly, we have Sarah Dean, who said, "I found you today and I immediately subscribed. You are amazing. Thank you. You are a goat." And she commented on the video where goat was one of the vocabulary words. So Sarah Dean, thank you so much. And I really, really appreciate those kind words.
Baby, 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 baby.
Whoa, baby, 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 baby. Before we jump into today's video, let me quickly say that I am giving away $25 in Amazon and iTunes gift cards at the end of the month. Whoever wins, it's up to you whether you want iTunes or whether you want Amazon. But the only way to win is very, very simple. All you have to do is smash that subscribe button and ring the little bell for notifications. Then leave a like on this video and leave me a comment in the comment section down below. It's really that easy. It's all you have to do, and I hope that you win. Feel free to support the channel on Patreon. There are 3 different levels of membership, and all of them come with really awesome perks, from being able to see live streams, to being able to hang out with me on Zoom, to even being a producer on this video and have your names listed in the credit at the end. All of that can happen, and it's over there on Patreon, so check that out. The link for that is also in the description down below. Now, let's learn some English. So before we learn about words that are kind, let's ask ourselves why. Why does it matter? Why should we be kind to other people? Well, in this day and age, it's really easy to get sucked into this tribalism, this us versus them, and we gotta fight it out. But really, at the end of the day, we're all one people. Just like Indra's net, we're all connected. We're one people, we're connected to each other, and it's really easy for us to get upset with other people. I'm guilty of that. I get so frustrated at just about anything. I'm just, right? But when you introduce a little bit of kindness, it heals you and it heals the people around you. Kindness is like a disease, a very good disease, but a contagious disease nonetheless. If I show kindness to you, you're more likely to show kindness to other people. And those other people will show it to other people, and 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 other people. So let's just dive right in and start talking about words that show kindness and make the world better.
I love you.
The first one is the phrase, "I love you." I love you is so powerful. You can say it to people that you're romantically involved with. You can say it to your family. You could say it to your friends. You could say it to anybody. When you show them love, when you tell them that you love them, really what you're saying is that you care about them deeply and you want to help them however you can. Love is a powerful tool, and I really suggest you use that word to show it how you feel for people and spread it. Spread your love all around. Love everybody. Love your community. Love your family. Love your community. Love your classmates. Love your coworkers. Love, love, love. And tell them that you love them. And you'll see, they'll be happy. They're going to smile. If you tell them that you love them, they're going to be happy.
Thank you.
The next word is the word thank you. Thank you is something that we don't say enough, right? Thank you is something that you should constantly be using no matter what, right? If somebody gives something to you, thank you. If somebody holds a door open for you, thank you. If somebody gets out of your way because you're walking, thank you, right? A lot of times people get stuck in, and this is in America, people say thank you all the time. It's like one of the most common phrases where I'm from. Even when you're, when nobody did anything for you, sometimes people will just say thanks. And it's weird, I know, from the outside bubble, a lot of my friends in Europe will be like, why do Americans say thank you so much? But it's just a way to be kind. If anybody does anything for you, you say it. You say it because what you're doing is you're showing other people that you care what they did, that you find happiness in what they did, that you are able to appreciate them. And you could also just thank people for being who they are. Thank your friends for being your friends. Thank your taxi drivers for driving you. Thank the bus driver for driving you to wherever you are. Thank the police officers for keeping you safe. Thank your military for keeping you safe. Thank your cashiers at the supermarket for giving you back the correct change. Thank people for doing their job. And when you thank somebody, you're making them feel special. You're showing them that they matter. So thank them.
Yes! Yes! Yes!
The next word is kind of a bit abstract, and it's the word yes. The reason why this is on the list is because a lot of times we say no to things that we shouldn't really say no to. I like reading about the Stoics, right, with Marcus Aurelius or Seneca. Those are my two favorite Stoics. But the thing about saying yes to things is that it makes you do more. It makes you more active. It makes you more present in your life. It's really easy when somebody asks you for help to say no if it's inconvenient for you. But simply saying yes will force you to do something. It'll force you to be involved with something. You should say yes to 100 things a day.
No, that's a huge number, right?
But think about it, if a friend asks you to go get coffee and you've got nothing better to do, say yes, go with your friend. You'll have a new experience, and your friend will have a better experience because you're with them. Or if your friend needs help moving, right? If you say yes to them, they will appreciate that. And that's a lesson I learned from a very young age. When I was a kid, we said yes to everything, even when we didn't want to do it. And it was really bad at times. It was like, dang it, I don't want to do this. But it made me a better person, right? It gave me more skills. It gave me more presence in my life at that time. Because there are times where I would rather sit at home, play video games, or, sit home, watch TV, watch movies, or read a book. And all of that is great in moderation. But when you say yes to being a part of your life, to being present in the world that we live in, all of a sudden, we have a richer story. We have a richer life. We're doing more. We're more active. And I think that adding yes to your vocabulary when people ask you to do things is good.
No, don't hit me, please. I'm sorry. Please don't hit me. You would tear me limb from limb.
The next word is the word please. Now, please is so darn important, man. Like, really important. All the time people say, hey, do this, do that, get this, get that. And it's not nice. That's not polite to just tell people to do things. But when you say something like, please do this, please do that, all of a sudden things get a little bit easier. Using kind words to get through to people, like the word please, you're more likely to get what you want, right? If I just tell you to do something, you're probably going to be like, this guy, who does he think he is? But if I say, hey, can you please do this? All of a sudden the narrative changes because you add this polite word. I just had some guy on Facebook like 2 days ago message me just saying, deposit money in my account. I want an iPhone. And it's like, whoa, dude, the audacity, right? Like, who do you think you are? And that's kind of what I said to him. I just replied with, like, no, who do you think you are? I would never do that. That kind of abrasive nature put me in that negative tone before I could even hear out his story. And the guy he's a very nice kid. He's studying in college. He lost his phone, and he's looking for help to get a new phone. And if he were to come off by saying, hey, can you please do this? I probably would have been more inclined to help him than I was when he just said, do this, right? He just do it. So think about it in that sense. If you show politeness in what you're saying, if you use please, people are more likely to like you and to do what you want.
I'm sorry! I'm sorry, Wilson!
The next word is the phrase. The next phrase is the phrase, I'm sorry. I'm sorry can be very difficult for many people to say. But where I'm from in the United States, we say it all the time. Just like saying thank you. If somebody gets in your way and you're like, doing that dance, like, oh, I'll go this way. No, they're going to go, I'll go this way. You're going to go there. And then you kind of walk past each other. They'll say, oh, I'm sorry. And the other person will say, no, I'm sorry. And when you do say it, it takes tension immediately away from anything that's happening. Right? It's like the safety word, where if you think that you might do anything potentially wrong in what you've done, if you just say, I'm sorry, immediately people will kind of forgive you, or they won't be offended with you. It's just a way to be kind, right? Now, I'm not talking about big things, which you definitely should be saying sorry for. I'm talking about the more minor, you bump into somebody on the street, oh, I'm sorry. And it just spreads kindness, and it makes people happy. It really makes people happy. Listen, if you're from a country that has this idea of saving face, that. Saving face doesn't matter. It's a terrible idea. It's a terrible concept. Just, if you do something wrong, you bother somebody, you're a nuisance to something, say I'm sorry, and people will appreciate it.
But I need you to know that it's okay.
The next one is a follow-up to I'm sorry, and that's it's okay. Say that with me. It's okay. So it's okay is basically just means that you're forgiving somebody, or you're telling them that whatever they're saying sorry for is not a problem. So when somebody bumps into you and they say sorry, tell them it's okay. It'll make them feel better. And that's important, because you don't want to leave somebody in a bad mood. When you leave somebody in a bad mood, they're just going to carry it over to the next person, and then that person's going to carry it over to the next person, and the next person, and the next person, and the next person, until everybody's just upset. Just like being kind is contagious, being bitter, being mean is contagious. So if somebody bumps into you or somebody does something, and they say, I'm sorry, tell them it's okay. Forgive them. Forgive and move on. Just like we're going to move on.
It's a pleasure to meet you,
Very good.
even if I don't mean it.
The next phrase is, it's a pleasure to meet you. Now, when you meet somebody new, you shake their hand, oh, nice to meet you, pleasure to meet you, pleasure to meet you, right? When you meet somebody new, you tell them it's a pleasure to meet them, and it makes them feel good about themselves. Right? So just like when you're forgiving somebody or you're saying kind things to people, they're making them feel good, and it's going to make them nicer to other people. And just by saying that it's a pleasure to meet you, even if they suck, you still tell them it was a pleasure to meet them, because it's just kind. It's you're spreading kindness, you're being nice to other people. You're making the world better.
All right. You look good! You look good!
So number 8 is the phrase, you look great. Now, telling somebody that they look great is really, really important, because maybe they've been trying to lose weight, or maybe they've changed something about themselves. If you take the time to notice that and to compliment it, they'll be a lot happier. They're going to feel really good about themselves. You'll feel good about yourself for making them feel good, and it just makes the world a better place. Sorry, I'm like choking right now, because there's pollen in the air, and I keep breathing it in, and it's getting in my throat, and I'm coughing. So just bear with me. We got 2 more words to get through.
Forums viewer Nardo asks me, what about this American phrase, have a good one?
Number 9 is the phrase, have a good one. Now, when you're telling somebody to have a good one, you're telling them to have a good time, to have a good day, to have a good night. Basically, it's an end-all, be-all, goodbye phrase for whatever other people are going to do. So if somebody's going to do something, you say, oh, have a good one. Or, hey, see you later, have a good one. Or, hey, thanks, have a good one. Right? It's just a nice way to say goodbye. It's a kind way to say goodbye. And it's pleasant. It's a really nice thing to say. So you should start saying it.
Smile.
Hey, mind your own business. How about that?
And our very last word/phrase for today is actually not a word or a phrase. It's body language. It's simply a smile. A smile actually goes a really, really long way. In America, you'll see people smile at each other all the time. They'll smile, they'll nod. Even if you don't know somebody, you give them a smile and you're bound to brighten their day. Right? I am like the local crazy person here in Shanghai because I smile at everybody. Hey, smile, nod, you know? And it reciprocates. Smiles are contagious. If you see somebody smiling, you want to smile yourself. So my suggestion for you is to start smiling at people around you. So that's it for the words for today. Before we jump into a bit of affirmation, let me quickly just say that part of being kind is also not hiding your feelings. Feel free to share the way you feel about things in a polite way. If you don't like something that's going on, tell people, but don't be mean about it. Don't be rude. Just say, hey, this makes me uncomfortable, or hey, you know what, I don't know if I really agree with doing this, you know, and that's important. You need to be able to express who you are. Don't just only be kind and always only be kind, right? But when you do have to say something that's negative, say it in a kind way.
Baby, 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 baby. Whoa, baby, 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 baby.
I just want to quickly tell you how proud of you I am. The fact that you're practicing all the time, you're studying, you're watching these videos every week, or even if this is your first time, right? You're practicing your English, you're learning more, and there's nothing better than the constant pursuit of education. So, awesome job, I'm proud of you, and I love you.
Baby, 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 baby.
Oh, baby, 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 baby.
That's it for today's video. Thank you so much for sticking around all the way to the end. As always, if you haven't done it yet, smash that like, comment, subscribe button for your chance to win $25. And if you'd like, go check out the Patreon page. We got a lot of stuff going on over there, and you might be interested. I'll see you next time.